Hi, and welcome back to the Outdoor Kitchen Show. I'm Marissa Turner, and today we are on location at Creative Cajun Cooking. And like we said, instead of Jimmy cooking with us today, it's his granddaughter Bree, who's been in culinary school, and she's got a couple of appetizers to show us. Bree, what you cooking today?
I'm cooking the Cajun shrimp bruschetta and the Cajun crackers with the dipping sauce.
All right, now you like bruschetta, huh, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does it have gator pickles in it?
Does it?
It sure does. Won't use any other here.
Okay, now you said it's Cajun shrimp bruschetta, so what does it have in it?
We got some shrimp, a little bit of mayonnaise, some cheddar cheese. Sharp cheddar cheese works the best. Of course, gator pickles, swamp dust, and some hot sauce.
Okay, now what's the first thing you need to get done?
First thing we need to do is get these shrimp a-cooking. So we're going to boil them in some Creative Cajun Cooking seafood boil.
Oh, sounds good. Okay, well, let's move over to the boiling pot. You can find Jimmy's low-sodium seafood boil on his website or in lots of local stores, including Ralph's Market.
I'm going to add my shrimp in, get them cooking in some water and Creative Cajun Cooking seafood boil. Until it was a rolling boil, we put them in there. And we're going to cook them until they're pink, but we don't want to let them sit in there too long because they'll get spicy. And we already have the gator pickles, the hot sauce, and the rest of our seasonings.
Hey Bree, you know where we get our shrimp?
Where's that?
Cajun Catch Seafood in Gonzales. They have hot plate lunches, and sometimes during the summer, they always have snow cones.
When the shrimp are done, Bree takes them out of the water and drains them and sets them to the side to cool just a little bit so they can get chopped up. Now Sean is helping out and doing the chopping, but of course we're watching very carefully, and he has been practicing his knife skills and learning how to keep his fingers out of the way of the knife. Now he's got some interesting advice for those of you trying to chop things up at home, so let's give a listen to little Sean.
On the Cajun boil, we have some shrimp set aside to top our bruschetta with later, but Sean's here is cutting up the shrimp just a little roughly. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way of the knife. We don't want you to cut your finger open.
No. I already have an Uncle Jesse that happened to him a lot of times, and he hasn't really stopped cutting his fingers, so let's just hope that he won't cut it anymore.
So you learned how to be safe, huh?
Yep. Like with a gun, I'm not really an expert on it, but I'm learning my safety rules. Safety first.
That's right.
Safety first, and if you have to, take your time. We're not in a rush.
Yep. For all the other kids out there, somebody that's 5, 6, don't try this at home. I have people supervising me. I learned it the hard way. So just have a grown-up watching you.
First, we're going to take about a cup of mayonnaise and just empty that into the bowl.
Jimmy likes to cook with that mayonnaise too.
Sure does.
He knows my dad. He loves his mayonnaise.
Okay. We got a cup of sharp cheddar cheese, shredded. A half a cup of gator pickles without the juice. It's going to give it a nice flavor right there. About 1.5 teaspoons of some hot sauce. And a tablespoon of swamp dust. As soon as Sean's finished cutting these shrimp, we'll add them in too. And this is what your mixture will look like whenever you get everything together. And we're going to go ahead and chill this while we go toast the bread. Okay. That dipping sauce I'm going to make later will go good with just about anything. Still tastes good. This is about the color that you might want them at. A little bit golden brown, but not burnt. Just going to pull them out of here and make sure they're all a little crispy. We're going to take our bread rounds that we toasted and top them with the mixture that we made earlier. Just like that. And add a little shrimp on top. With this recipe, you can make about 20 of these bruschettas.
Now what we do with them?
Now we are going to take this pan of them and put them into the oven at 350 degrees for about 9 minutes until all the cheese is melted.
This recipe is on both the Outdoor Kitchen Show website and, of course, Jimmy's CreativeCajunCooking.com website. Now, the bruschetta came out great, and Sean got a little silly when doing the tasting.
Sean, would you like to taste one?
Sure, why not? They always look good.
You'll let it cool down? Let's let it cool down.
Wait, and I can.
Don't eat the shrimp off of it, eat the toast. Okay, Bree asked him if he's ready to taste.
You ready to taste it?
Yep.
Wow. This is good.
Yeah.
Really? This was so good with the choices you made. Wow, this is good.
You going for another bite? There you go. All right.
If you like this recipe for Cajun shrimp bruschetta, you can find my recipe at CreativeCajunCooking.com.